Hello, Mr. Sendi, can you hear me?
Good morning. Morning.
Okay, if you are ready, you can start.
Okay. Good morning. I hope
Morning.
that you can. I hope that you can hear me. Yeah, you can. Okay. Thank you again for joining this session about DDoS mitigation with UTRS. And before starting, I would like to thanks the community here for the invitation and this honor for me and for Team Camry to do this presentation for MMNOG. And this presentation is about DDoS mitigation with UTRS. And the agenda today, I will do a short introduction with Team Camry, and after that, an overview about our community service, and we'll dig in depth related UTRS DDoS mitigation service. Here, I'm Tarek Sendi from Tunisia, North Africa. Before joining Team Camry, I was working for the national cert here in Tunisia and as a research and development team. And after that, I moved to Team Camry and I work in outreach team and more focus everything related to community product for the community here, for the NOG, for ISP, for small, medium, big ISP. And also I have some hobbies, football, and I'm a goalkeeper. Uh, for the outreach team, we have a bundle of community service. The first one is related to Nimbus. Nimbus is a threat monitor and it's Elastic Kibana based. And we provide insight to our partner about malicious activity in their network. And we try to help them related to everything related to DDoS, to phishing or bot or scan related to their network. The second one that I will do in the presentation today is UTRS, and this help mitigate DDoS attack using remote trigger black hole. And the last service that we provide is Bogon, and it's based in PGP session and to filter Bogon IP, and we provide the service low cost to all our partners. And now let's dig in that related to TRS. Also, if you have any question, just tell me your question, stop me anytime, and I'm happy to help you and to explain more about TRS. Okay. Here about the ETRS, and we try to what we problem we try to solve, requiring to sign up for ETRS, how to sign up for ETRS, and how to implement ETRS in your network. And also, I think today during the workshop, people will hands-on related to remote trigger black hole, and they will know how to advertise IP, how to configure and everything. And it's really, really helpful for the community. Also, this service is no cost, it's free, no charge to use ETRS. So ETRS is a fancy marketing name, and it's mean unwanted traffic removal service. And this service is really helpful for small, medium, and big ISP to mitigate DDoS attack. And also, this service is no cost again, and it's really helpful for the community. What problem we are trying to solve? So there is many solution for DDoS mitigation. Some is based in filtering, scrambling traffic, and forward only clean traffic to ISP. Here in Team Camry, we are pushing the problem at the origin side. It means from the start, from the attacker IS number or attacker network to the destination network. And we can do that based in remote trigger black hole, and also we have a big community that participate to this product. We have more than 100 for 1,400 IS number ISP around the world. They are participating to this service. That's why we can say that we can stop the attack from the source. But before we go very far related to UTRS, what's mean DDoS and how we can prevent such attack? It's distributed denial of service, and this again network again prefix reader, and it's try to deny that resources from the normal service. And also, especially now for the last 10 years more maybe, there is a lot of attack that using some EDP service. I can see, for example, DNS, LTP, SNMP, and other service that can be used for amplification DDoS attack. Before I continue, I would like to share here. I will try to share here. Can you still see my screen? Hello? Can you still see my screen?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Here there is a website. I will share the link after this presentation. It's called CyberGreen. Is uh, some people in the community they created this project. Is really helpful for ISP and to have a visibility about everything related to open EDP service can be used for amplification DDoS attack. Here we have a detail about Myanmar, and we can see here the number of open charging, SNLP, SSDP, DNS, and NTP. And also on the other side, you can see here, for example, a top five as number that have, for example, Chardon. You can see here, this is the first ISP, and this is the big one, 38. This one is 25. This one, 24, 20, and 15. You can see here for open SNMP. This is for SSDP, and here is related to Open Resolver. And this is they are open service and can be used for amplification DDoS attack. And they can target IP prefix or ISP in Myanmar or outside Myanmar. And also, this is will consume the bandwidth of ISP, and it will make some IP uh, uh, blacklisted, and maybe some customer cannot access to some website because they are blacklisted or their IP used for amplification DDoS attack. Okay, let me return back to my presentation. Okay, here we have some design related DDoS attack. Here we have, for example, this is the IS number. This is the web server for the e-commerce website. And we have here we have a multiple router, and here we have the end user. And here we have the attacker, and they are launching DDoS attack from a lot of bot on the world, and you can see that they are targeting this IS number, especially this web server that hosting e-commerce website. So how to mitigate DDoS attack in traditional method? Most of people they are using access list control, for example, to block some prefix, to block some IS number, to block some protocol or port, uh, and some they can use and scramble the traffic that coming to their network. But the most of time, the traffic, the link or the transit already congested, and it's not easy to mitigate such attack. Thus, we have a method to reduce the impact of the DOS attack is the remote trigger black hole, and it is a special PGP session with your transit provider or peering partner, and using PGP to serial to tell them to ping them about to drop a traffic to a specific IP to a specific network or prefix. Uh, it's like pushing the problem to upstream. So I'm facing this attack, and you need to block any traffic to this IP. It's like you push this problem not to your network, but to the upstream, and with that, it make less congestion to your network, and also not only to some website, but to all your network. And with that, it's really, really helpful for a small, medium ISP. And it's really a pretty good idea to use TCP session with your transit to reduce the impact of the DDoS attack. Here, an example, but you can see that, for example, to use the remote rig black hole is more related to your upstream. But for the rest, you still getting traffic from the other network, other router, and still going some DDoS attack that try to congest your network. And you can see here traffic is blocked, but for the rest, we still seeing attack to your network and to your web server. But what if we have more than 1,000 networks that they can drop traffic that we don't want to your network or to your prefix? That's why we have UTRS here that use the same method, remote trigger black hole, but with more than 1,400 IS number, and we validate the service, we validate partner, we trust partner, and to receive the request to drop traffic to that IP, and we validate everything, every IP that partner will provide to us or advertise to us. We have some mechanism to validate all this request, and after that we push this request to all our participants for UTRS. And we can instantly drop any traffic coming to that IP from this 1,400 IS number. And you can see here now Team Camry will advertise the prefix or the IP not only to one upstream, but to all participants related to UTRS to drop traffic to the web server. We have a good news now. We have a new version of UTRS, and it's UTRS 2.0. and we have some improvement related to UTRS. For the old version of UTRS, we use /32 for IPv4, and now you can advertise only one IP before, but now you can advertise prefix /25. This is for IPv4, and /49 for IPv6. Before, we don't have a support for IPv6, and we have a redundant server around the world. So partly, if they cannot access to the server hosted in yes, they can access to the server that they host in Europe or Asia, and with that will make easy for them to access and to advertise any IP from their network. Also, the new version of UTRS is support flow spec, and we have RPKI validation. I remember when we started this service, some partner asked me, "Hey, I can advertise only one IP. I would like to advertise /27, 24, 25. Why? Because I'm seeing not DDoS attack that targeting one single IP, but it's like targeting a small portion of a network. And with the old version, it's not easy to do that, but I'm happy that with the new version of UTRS, we can advertise /25 now, and it's really, really helpful for ISP that facing a daily DDoS attack from outside. Root server is really helpful, especially for partners that from Asia, from Europe, from Africa, from South America. Why? Because before we have only server hosted in US, but now we have some regional server around the world to help and to be possible near of our partner around the world. Also, you can see that a lot of people migrate and they added the IPv6 service to their network, and that's why now for the new version of UTRS, we support IPv6, and also we partner can advertise /49 now for IPv6. Also, for the new version of UTRS, we support flow spec, so partners can make some a problem related to advertise. For example, they can advertise a prefix, they can advertise a specific source or destination port, or they can specify a specific protocol. For example, they can specify, for example, the simulation port 53 and the protocol is EDP. That's really helpful for mitigate some amplification attack that they can facing daily. Yes, please.
But please wait. There is a technical problem, so we lost internet connection. Please wait.
Okay.
DI is playing up. Extend the slightly up. What screen share out? Hello, Mr. Tarek. I think you can resume back. But I think you better go a few slides. Is you need to talk about a few slides. Can you go
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
I think we lost.
This one?
Uh, please go back more slide. Yes, this one. Okay, thank you. Sorry for our technical problem.
No,
You can start.
no problem. Okay. So I think the best is to start from here. Okay. So if you are facing amplification or DDoS attack, you can use remote trigger black hole. But for this architecture, you can advertise to your upstream and or your peering, and with that, it will reduce the impact of the DOS attack, but you still have traffic from the other peering from the other upstream that's still reaching your network. And if you have more than 1,000 network that they can drop traffic that you don't want with one PGP announcement, that will make easy for everyone for your life, and it will reduce the impact of the DOS attack that targeting your network. And here, this is the way that Team Camry and help ISP around the world to mitigate just the DOS attack. You can see here we have a multiple partner around the world, and from your side we can advertise with one single command, the IP or the target IP, and with that we'll advertise and we'll check the prefix or the IP that you advertise, and we can share this IP with all our partner around the world to drop traffic to that IP or that prefix. With that, it will reduce the impact of the DOS attack that targeting your network. And we have some good news for our partner. We have now new version of UTRS. I think now we have 2.5, and with that we increase the prefix that partner can advertise. Before they can advertise only one single IP, but now they can advertise /25. That's will it's really helpful for partner. Also, we have some redundant server around the world. With that, it will make easy for partners to reach some router. For example, we have some router in Europe and Asia, and also we have IPv6 support. Now partner can advertise /49, and we support now flow spec, and we do RPKI validation. Uh, I remember before a lot of partners are saying that they want to advertise more than one single IP, and because they are facing DDoS attack targeting their network, not only one or two IP, but the full prefix, and they need to advertise one IP by one, and with that is not easy for them. That's why now for partner they can advertise /35 for IPv4 and /49 for IPv6. Also, we have some redundant server around the world, so partner they can access to this router. They can advertise the prefix that they want via this router, and we try to be the most up near to our partner in geographic dispersion in this world. And we support now IPv6. And before we don't support the IPv6, we support only IPv4, and that's because the growing of IPv6 around the world, and we start seeing DDoS attack that targeting IPv6 network. And partner can advertise now /49, and this is the good thing. And I hope that we continue this service and try to reduce the impact of the DDoS attack for small, medium, and big ISP around the world. Also, we support flow spec. This is really helpful for partner. For example, they can advertise not only IP, they can advertise source port, destination port, a specific protocol, and for example, you can specify destination port is 53, and protocol EDP. It will reduce the impact of amplification loss attack that using Opera resolver worldwide. And also we do RPKI validation, and this information based in real information, and to validate the authority of the prefix. How to register and sign up for UTRS? For now, we have, I think, more than 3 partners ISP in Myanmar, and we hope to increase this number of ISP in that region to participate to UTRS. Why? Because it will help the community there in case of any DDoS attack going to their network to prefix, also, or from their network to outside, or from outside to their network. What you need to register for UTRS, a valid and public IS number, and you need and you must running PGP router, and provide us detail, and we are happy uh, to build this service, and also it's very fast. It take more than 1 day to get the service running in your network, and after that you can advertise and you can drop any traffic going to any IP from your network. Here what we need, here we have the link to register for UTRS, and this is the information that we need. Also, you can peer with IPv4 or IPv6. Here I will keep. Here we can check the link to sign up for UTRS. How to implement UTRS in your network? I think we have today a workshop related to DDoS and UTRS, and I hope that today we will dig in depth to know more about UTRS, how to implement, how to build the roadmap, and how to improve the cybersecurity in your network, and to use especially remote trigger black hole in your network in case of any DDoS attack going now in your network. And also we have a GitHub page that we can check, and you can see more sample of configuration for multiple type of model of router, and also you can check some sample of configuration for multiple type of router, and how you can advertise, and we have some answer to the most question that we get related to ETRS. I know that ETRS is really, really helpful for partner. Also, we need to reduce the impact of the DOS attack, especially targeting the small and medium ISP. Why? Because mitigate is not easy always, and you need to for the community to work together to reduce the impact of the DOS attack targeting their network. And now we reached the end of this presentation, and I'm happy to have any question, feedback related to ETRS or about this presentation, that we can dig in depth to know more about this product.
Any question? အဲ့ဒီအချက်တခါအမေနော်ရှင်းအောင်ရှင်းပါမှလို့ချက်ပြောပြတယ် Any question? ဘုံမေးပါလား
remote trade လိုက်ပြီဆိုရင်သူ upstream ဘက်ကနေမှဟိုနားရောင်းနေတယ်ဖြုတ်ချပါအဲ့ဒီ service ကိုသူကဂျားနေလုပ်ပြီးအဲ့လိုမျိုးဟုတ်
So Mr. Tarek, he asks after the trigger upstream maybe not out for them like that. Actually, it's not right. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, but
okay, I'll answer for you. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
The engineer thought your service related to the upstream provider. Upstream provider will trigger the routing on behalf of yours. So that is his question.
I didn't hear well. Can you repeat again?
Okay, that will be I will explain in Myanmar language. So actually, it's not like that. So this is a community based. So, what call them? ISP တွေချင်းကဒီထဲမှာပါထားတယ်ဒီ UTRS ထဲမှာပါထားတယ်ပါထားတဲ့အချိန်မှာတယောက်က attack လုပ်ခံရပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်သူကသူ့ရဲ့ IP ကိုကြော်ညာလိုက်တယ်ကြော်ညာလိုက်တဲ့ attack ဆိုတာနေရာပေါင်းစုံလာမှာလေဒါမဲ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့ကိုကကြော်ညာလိုက်တဲ့သူ့စီမှာအကုန်လုံးရောက်တော့ဒါတော့ information ရောက်သွားချက်မှာအဲ့လူတွေကကို attack တိုက်နေတဲ့ဟာတွေရှက်သွားတယ်ကို action နဲ့မဆိုင်နော် action attack ကတော့ action ကလာမှမှန်တယ်ဒါမဲ့ action ကဘာမှမလုပ်ဘူးနော် ကိုမ participate ပါဝင်တဲ့လူတွေအကုန်လုံးကဝိုင်းလုပ်နေတာဝိုင်းပြီးတော့ attack တွေပိတ်နေတာနောက်ပါမျိုးအင်္ဂလိပ်ကိုကြားလိုက်ပြီးသူ့လို့
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to ask two questions. First one is UTRS, right? This one, how can verify out?
I think the voice is not clear and I cannot hear
Yeah,
well
just
the
know
question.
For UTRS, right? For the administrator in my side, yeah, I'm facing the attack. So I just want to add the route. So that's why maybe sometime maybe I just add it. That's how UTRS verify that route is correct, big tank or not, how they verify that route.
I hope I answered correctly the question. So UTRS is working as to advertise the target IP, not the attacker IP. The target IP for this case, you can advertise. Let me show here. You can advertise the target IP or target network. So the traffic to that target, it will be dropped from the source to minimize the impact of the DOS attack to the whole your network. So all your network will not be down, but a small portion of your network will be down during the DOS attack. And with that, it's minimize the impact of the DOS attack to your network. Also, the service during when you advertise the IP, the service will not be accessible to the legitimate customer or the attacker, and with UTRS, you will reduce the impact of the DOS attack to all your network.
Yeah, I just want to ask another question. Means that, for example, right in my network under attack, that time we are very stressful and sharp. That time the configuration is like, for example, I had the I just want to announce that one, but I just misconfig. I just wrong the for example prefix, right? But I just wrong prefix on the second dot, like the 254 means that I just only type with the 192 dots. I need to write the 254, but I just only write the 25 and dot. So I just round drop on the router. That time maybe that black hole is misconfiguration. That time the other prefix will be impact, right? So my question.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
unfortunately, I cannot hear very well the question. Can you repeat again? Why? Because the voice is not clear, so I cannot hear well the question. Sorry again.
Okay, Mr. Tarek, I think communication is not very good, so you cannot hear very well. So I'll try to explain his requirement. I will reply him. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, Mr. Tarek, thank you so much. So we will proceed for our workshop, and thanks for your support. And I think after this presentation, more and more ISP will try this UTRS service. So I will communicate with them and also work together with you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you again. I really enjoyed to have the time and the opportunity to do the presentation related to UTRS for this event, and it's an honor for me to be there. And I hope that
Okay.
I hope that the next time I will fly to
Sorry
Myanmar to
for that communication is not very
in
good.
person.
That's why.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, thank you again.